Alright, give me just a moment. Fix that, man. You can hear that. Ah, come on, controller. My dolphin not recognizing my controller. Let's fix this really quick. Yeah, I gotta work on that because I gotta work on some other stuff too with stream elements. Let me adjust my mic. Oh, I've actually got this old, I'd say old, I don't know how old it is, but pretty cool mic stand that came from Radio Shack. But I got it for a good price from the pawn shop. So it's like a proper mic stand, no arms or nothing. Let me fix my controller stuff here. Why is it not wanting to work? Let me double check this. Hell yeah. See, it's not. Give me a second. Let me close Dolphin and open it back up. Maybe it's just acting a little wonky. Because you reminded me, I need to set up a one of my brains not working. I need to set up a. Why is it not? Okay, let me double check those. Here, let me unplug it, plug it back in. Yeah, I need to set up a command for the Discord thing, because I gotta get more people involved in my Discord. It's not very active right now. Do this. There we go. Chat commands. Continue. What? I can't stand websites now, you know. Everything's like a redirect and it's got like to have this this fancy stuff. Um, you know. It's kind of like in the early 2000s how everything was like like you would go on there and it'd like have animated stuff, it would already play music, things like that, you know. Let's try it now, see if it's working. Hey darling, how's it going? So what is it? See, hi Mask, hey Ross, how are you guys doing? Or my voice is a little crusty. That's I sometimes tend to have I have kind of a post nasal drip, so sometimes it gets a little raggedy and I have to try to like clear my throat. Why is it not doing what I want it to? What about this? Is this working? Okay, there we go. I think that's it. There we go. Now it's working. But in the meantime, until I can get that Discord thing working properly, I'll grab myself an invite. I can just post in the chat. Who has direct messaged me? Just create invite, copy. Yeah. See, I don't even check it all that often. Pending? Oh, it was Bloom. Hell yeah. So Of course, if anyone's interested, because I'm trying to get a little more active, and I've got other things like I've got related live streamers, uh, where I'm trying to set it to where whenever someone posts on like an announcement in their on their thing, that it automatically posts it in that. Uh, that way, and it works for some people, but others it doesn't. So I'm having a little bit of trouble with that. But I also have one that's for self promotion. So, for everybody where they can promote their stuff. And I've got, again, I don't have many people. Of course, Daniel from Conversation with Curtis and Ozzy. I think Zero Cleft also joined it. Just a little bit more ways to get it a little bit more active and things like that. Especially if anybody has ideas, particularly for memes, because I typically add them to my list so that I can eventually make them. I'll swap for the machine guns. How many herbs do I have? Not many. Should organize my stuff. See, that's one of the great things about Resident Evil 4, is a lot of people do see it as like as more of a newer Resident Evil, like, oh, it's no longer a classic one. But if you think about it, it has some similarities at least. It controls sort of like tank controls. It's just with a third-person perspective, as opposed to a fixed camera. Things like that, and it even has the limited inventory system. It just has it the way it kind of works. I love it. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for dropping by. But it sort of refines it, Like Resident Evil 4 is great. But of course, to call it a classic would be incorrect. But I think part of what makes it great is it took the formula and it improved on it. Crap. Zombos. Hey, buddies. I kind of let that happen, don't I? Come on, let's go through the door. Okay. Wait, I've got these. Just to clear out this hallway, at least. How? It's orange caution, but... Oh, I can't go through there? Oh, yeah, because of the water leak. I don't think this does anything. Nope. Yeah, when it bursts some water pipes, I can't go through there. I do know something, that because I didn't grab the empty extinguisher from Claire's, I can't get the Magnum. When I saw that fire, I was like, I think it's... And then I realized, yeah, I screwed up, so... Oh well, TBSS is what I like to say. I'm not going to recreate another save file just to get the Magnum. We'll just have to manage. I don't think there's anything here. Only useless books. How dare you call books useless, Chris? Yep. I mean, again, like I said, it's been a super long time, so there's not so much remembering as discovering again, And somewhere around here is where I fight the spider boss. I think it's in this room too, but I'm not interested in doing all that yet. Like, that's why I had to look up the information on that Silent Hill 4, because it's like, yeah, it's been a long time since I played that as well, so I don't have nothing memorized. I just know certain things. Yeah, they're coming up. you know that they're gonna get up. Like, definitely. See? But to be honest, Chris should be kind of used to this by now. When you think about it. Like, really, he should just be like, whatever, and just kind of run. Oh, I didn't realize he was there. Like, I mean, if it was me after this long, I would just be like, yeah, okay. I wouldn't give him the time to stand up. I would just run away. Okie dokie. He's looking at something. See, look, there it is. Spider wants to eat me. Yeah, I was talking about having weird dreams. You know, I have a lot of dreams involving loose spiders. And I'm like, either spiders that I have that get loose or ones that I find that I'm gonna try to just, like, you know, I guess you could say capture. It's weird too. I have the dreams a lot. Now I have had spiders get loose, but it's not like it happens a lot or even often. Years ago, I had a Chilobrachus genus. I don't know specifically what species, but it was a Chilobrachus, and it had 2 different times it got loose, and that was it. Of course, it just ran under the couch, so we just, you know, I just grabbed it. It's not hard to bait them out. Too bad you can't grab that wrench. But, and then I've only ever had it happen, you know, 2 other times. One of them was, when I had here, and I guess after doing some stuff in the cage, I guess because it was late at night, my brain just went, ugh, and I didn't close it. And as a result...
What? He's here?
Just shoot it, Chris. Dang it. I was trying to turn around and get the hell out of here. But I think that one may be made to where you're just going to get hit by it anyway, so... Oh, at least I know I need that. And, so it disappeared. I don't know where it went. Because we searched everywhere. So I probably found a dark hole to crawl into and probably died. Of course, they eat bugs, so who knows? Maybe it didn't. Right? Maybe it's just hanging out there eating bugs. Luckily, the good thing about tarantulas is that, because they're all different species, it's not super easy to breed them. They can't really interbreed with anything here. Because, you know, Mississippi doesn't have any tarantulas. The closest ones are in, like, Texas and Arizona. I'm going to go back and check some stuff. But even then, I don't think that they can breed, because that was an old world tarantula. So it's a vastly different species. It's not the same genus or nothing. So, yeah, see, here's where I would refill the extinguisher. If I had it. Let's go up here and see what's up here. But, oh yeah. That freaked some people out. You know. Rose doesn't really like spiders, but she also doesn't, it doesn't bother her too much that they're here. I mean, she likes cute animals. She's just not really scared of spiders or nothing. Which is good, because then we wouldn't be able to live together. Because it's like, no, I love spiders. But then my other one, I got a orange starburst baboon. And somehow, when cleaning the cage, because it was tiny, this was like half an inch. Man, I can't get the Magnum. See, this is me being sad. Whatever. Okay. So then what am I missing? Hmm. Let me think for a minute. But yeah. So while I was cleaning the cage, oh yeah, I gotta keep going. Well, that happened. Oh well. It's I think actually Resident Evil Awesome makes fun of this kind of thing happening in Resident Evil 4. You spend a lot of time organizing your inventory only to die. Actually, I just put this paperweight up. I don't think I need it. Anyway, it was like half an inch, so it was tiny little spider, right? So I guess when cleaning it, because I mean, you would think that a bright orange spider doesn't blend in, but it does. And so I guess I don't know. I guess I was just being non-attentive or something. Either way, it skied. Damn it! Stop doing that. Either way, it disappeared. I was upset too because you know I bought it online and things like that, and I'd wanted one for a while. Then, like a few weeks, if not a month or so later, within the same room there was I had like a toolbox and some towels on top of it. That I saw in like one of the folds of the towels a tiny little web, and I was like, "You son of a bitch!" I was like, it made a little web in there, so I found them and got them back, and now everything's hunky dory. You gotta watch some old world tarantulas. They're fast. They're very very fast. And of course, now that thing's grown about like 5 times its original size. It's now like about 2.5 inch leg span. It's grown a lot. I love it. It's great. It's also part of the reason why we need a new house is because this apartment is really small, and so stuff's kind of crammed in here. You know, so if you have something like that where one gets a little spicy and decides to try to hook it, you know, there's lots of crevices to hide, and it's extremely hard to like to do something about it. Oh, come on, you bastard. Oh yeah, this room is nothing right now. Of course, we just generally try to let the nature be. Like around our porch, you'll find a bunch of Madagascar geckos, or not Madagascar, Mediterranean geckos, which have become an invasive species. However, they're actually a great example of a beneficial invasive species because they eat bugs and they don't really cause any destruction. on anything except eating insects. Come on, bud. That it? Okay, cool. So you'll see a lot of them. Which part? About the... But no, they're considered beneficial because they don't... Because all they do is like eat insects, and they don't breed so fast that they become a problem for a native species. It's just basically, oh hey, there's another lizard now. Dang it. Yeah, so I think this one is guaranteed. At least that's what I read, of course. I don't know for sure, but it's not something like where you have kudzu, which is extremely invasive, and then other animals and species that have become a huge problem. Plus, they're pretty cute. You know, they're like these little, almost pastel-colored little lizards. So I can't do anything up there. I can't do anything up there yet. No point messing with the fire extinguisher. Oh yeah, lizards are great. If I get a snake again, I'm gonna get a hognose snake, because they're super cute. Plus, they're super interesting, too. Because, you know, they're venomous and poisonous. You know, of course, they're venomous, because they're a venomous snake, but they're poisonous, in nature at least, because the main thing that they eat are toads. Toads and frogs, so they gain a little bit of spice from that, if that's one way to put it. Plus, they have all kinds of really cool defensive mechanisms. They have the Baking Dead. They can hiss, like a lot of snakes. They'll also puff themselves up, like kind of wide, almost kind of like a cobra. It's just they got so many like little things about them that makes them really super neat. Yep. But only if they like eat toads in the wild. If they like, you know, if you keep them as pets and you feed them like mice and stuff like that, then they won't be. But in the wild, at least they are. They're super interesting little animals, and they're generally pretty docile, so they're easy to keep. I love them. They're really cool. I should save. And they got that, and again, they got that little hog nose, which they use for digging and stuff. They're really cool. They come in cute, different patterns and stuff. I think they're very interesting. But we'll need a larger house before we start bothering with all of that. I'll keep the machine guns for now. Probably won't get any more spiders, because I've got 5 arachnids in total. 4 tarantulas and 1 tailless whip scorpion. So I was like, I don't need any more because I need to get a new shelf for them, because the one I have kind of sucks. I got it from a thrift store for like $5. So it's made of fiberboard. It's not very sturdy. Wait, is that a note? Or is it just a piece of paper? Okay. Alright, let's see. How many red herbs do I have? I only got one, so I'm just gonna use these. Oh yeah. I'm gonna save again. I should try to open this case. Check. Well, I'll leave that for Claire. I should have remembered that if it doesn't tell you to throw it away, you still need it, and kept the extinguisher. I'll keep it anyway. I might need it. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's my cable. Oh god! Ugh. Nope. Maybe later. Not right now. No, we're not doing that. It's got to be a hunter. I'll deal with them later. See you later, alligators. No. Just take them out. Yeah. At least it's giving me lots of herbs now. Let's see what's in here. Well, well, well. Come full circle. It's cracked. Wow, what's it doing? You know, in the slang, the modern slang saying that someone is cracked. And of course, yes, take that stuff. I want that jewel. Give me that. No, it's just like, holy crap, really? You know? Ugh. Not really much point in grabbing the Magnum bullets, is there? I'll never have the Magnum. Oh yeah, I need to go to the main hall, because Claire will be there up against the wall, and I have to save her. Yeah. That sound. Watch this. I love doing stuff like that. Yeah, maybe later. I think I do need both jewels, though. Don't I? Or do I don't know. I'm gonna run back to the box, anyway. Yo, can I get one of these suits? Oh, okay, whatever. I need to empty my inventory. Then try to save Claire. Oh, excuse me. I was trying to turn off my mic, and then I accidentally turned it back on again, because it's like just touch, you know? I got to use this socket on this thing, don't I? Check. Yep. See, there's some things I remember, just not a lot of specific stuff. But I'm definitely saving it now. I mean, I don't care about saving it a bajillion times. Oh yeah, I finally went all the way through Parasite Eve. Where I went through the Chrysler building. Let me tell you something. I would not do that if it wasn't for using turbo on a duck station. Like, absolutely not. Because that took absolutely forever. It wasn't even like super mega hard. It's just you have so many floors and random encounters to go through. Again, they're not even that hard once you know how to use the equipment system and things like that. Oh, wait. Yeah, once you know how to use the equipment system and everything, it's really not super hard. Hey Bruno, how you doing? But you go to the final boss and it's, you know, they do some talking. It's not even like a rendered cut. It's not even like a pre-rendered cutscene or anything. And that's it. It's not even canon. So it's like, you know, who cares? Oh, I guess I can't go through there. I mean, I guess you could, you know, do it for completion's sake and for the challenge, but for me, oh yeah, I'm doing all right for the most part. I was super tired this morning, but I guess I'll hold on to. Well, I'll put the jewel back because I guess the implication is that. Why did I take it out of my? Whatever. We'll come back to it. I just kept having weird dreams. It's annoying the crap out of me. I actually would prefer not to dream because they often make me have to think about stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to remember them. I mean, I have good dreams, of course, but when you have weird ones, Dainty, what's up, man? Buggies. Oh man. Undulating. Wing object. Make sure I'm not peasing. You see, it's a party today. Oh yeah, the slow approach. Yeah, here we go. I just love how much Wesker has a hate. I like to call it a hate boner for Chris. Like, he hates Chris so much, and he loves to hate Chris, too. It's like, man. Okay. What was the slow approach for? As twins, Lex and I are two sides of the same coin. Oh. Yep. I need the paperweight. Is there anything around here? Is there what's his face's corpse? Virus research report. Work continues on the T. Veronica virus, which I extracted from the Queen Ant. The more research I conduct on it, the more I am impressed by how much potential it has. I have finally implanted the virus into my own body and discovered how to utilize its power. I will avoid making the mistake that I made on my father. I will suppress the activity of the virus at an ultra-low temperature so that... excuse me. So that my cells will change slowly. My calculations indicate that it will take 15 years before my body will gain immunity and become able to coexist with the virus. Until then, I have no choice but to trust the capsule that I will be in to that inept but loyal soldier ant who is my brother. For me to obtain unlimited power, some risks need to be taken. When I awaken, I will be the queen, and the T. Veronica virus will be unleashed upon the entire world by my children. Every last creature on Earth will exist to serve me. At that time, the world will achieve the perfect ecosystem, just like the anthill, but on a much grander scale. Alright, Alexia. Just, it's kind of like, you know, oh, so she's got powers from a queen ant, right? Then we should just do her like just because Spider-Man, he actually has a weakness to bug spray. So like, couldn't we just do her this way? Just get some like ant spray or something. Get that powdery stuff you put on an ant hill and just throw that on her. I say it like this. I'm willing to try it, at least. Just try it. Bring the shotgun, but try it anyway. If one doesn't work, the other will, so. Pick up that herb. At least I'm getting stuff again. Yeah, we got a whole party in here. Yeah, because I was at first going to start earlier, because depending on what I might have needed to do with work, but I don't think I've got to do anything with work, so. Thank goodness, too. Like, can I have my off day, please? I wonder if someone actually makes this. I mean, now with like 3D printed stuff, I'm sure somebody does. But I would be interested to see one actually made of acrylic. So that's one thing that gets me with a lot of Japanese franchises, is that the merchandising that you get outside of America, particularly in Japan, is way better than what we get here. I hate it. There's some really cool stuff in Japan that they have for different franchises. Oh, I wish I could skip this. I need to update a lot of stuff on my different things, but I actually tried to play a little bit of Payday 3. Ah, Fast Zombie, come on. I tried to play a little bit of Payday 3 again. It went alright. They've improved some things about the game. Just not enough. Research report on Queen Ant. After discovering the remains of an ancient virus within the genes of a queen ant, I have been concentrating on the research of ants. The ecosystem of the ant seems truly ideal to me. There's one queen ant in each anthill, and the soldier and the worker ants are the queen's slaves. They dedicate their lives to the queen. The death of the queen ant means the doom of the entire anthill. However, the soldier and the worker ants can be easily replaced as long as the queen ant is alive. This is exactly the same relationship between myself and the other ignorant masses. I have succeeded in creating an ideal virus by implanting the queen ant's gene into the mother virus that Spencer found. I used my otherwise useless father as a test subject. However, as I expected, the virus caused a rapid change in his cells, triggering the complete destruction of his brain cells and body flesh. Furthermore, a special type of poison gas was generated inside his body that the blue herb had no effect against. Because of this, I created an antidote in a case of emergency, and stored it inside the weapon/chemical warehouse on the B2 floor. I have decided to name this virus with an unimaginable potential the T Veronica virus. When I find out how I can utilize the power of this wonderful virus, my great research will finally be complete. Just viruses, Of course, you can make 1.5 million jokes about COVID and stuff, but you probably wouldn't want to. Oh, come on, buddy. Ah! His friends. Ah! Ah, come on. Don't do that to me. Ah. Well, I'm messing this up. Okie dokie. I'm not super good at dodging. That's one of the big problems I have on my runs of Silent Hill. I need to work more on trying to dodge enemies. That's all that was here. Just some bullets. He fell down an elevator shaft onto some bullets. That's a little Mystery Men reference there for you. If you've never seen that movie, it's awesome. It like satirizes superhero movies before they had became as prominent as they had. Oh yeah, I should go try to see if I can fiddle with this puzzle. I mean, it was where the song All Star came from. Like, if you watch the music video, it's got bits and pieces from Mystery Men on it. So let's read this again. So we got Heart, Spade, AA, and Crown. So we're gonna do AA, Crown, Heart, wait, let me, where's my pen? I'm gonna write it down so I don't have to check it again. Give me a second. Ah, this will work. Where's my notepads? I actually keep notepads here because I need them. Okay, we got Heart, Spade, that is a terrible spade, and Crown. Am I drunk? If you saw this, you'd be like, what are you even writing? So the opposite of Heart is AA. The opposite of Spade is Crown. The opposite of AA is Heart. And the opposite of Crown is Spade. Let's see if that works. There we go. Oh. Give me whatever you've got. Aha. But I tell you, so we talk more about Parasite Eve. I'm very frustrated with that game. I think overall it's a good game. Don't get me wrong, but that Chrysler Building nonsense is just nonsense. Like, who thought that was a good idea? Because, like, not only do you have 77 floors, which technically you only have 70 that has enemies, so we'll say 70. You have 70 floors with random enemies. Randomized floors. And, you know, the items that you can get from them are also random. Because, like, the items are randomized between a set of 10 floors, right? Granted, you could argue that, well, you don't really need the You really don't need all the weapons and stuff because there's only like one weapon and one armor that's worth getting. All the rest of them are just stepping stones or just used to modify your best one, right? Uh, be that as it may, let me think. Let me check this. I think I have to put it together. I think with how low of ammo I have on these, which isn't low, but it's time to go back to the pistol. Where is it? It's right here. But yeah, you get all that. It's kind of nonsense to be hypercritical of it, and it's kind of frustrating. Like at some points, I just sat down and drew a map so I could know what's even going on with the thing. And again, you have 70 floors of that. I mean, yeah, the bosses are hard and challenging. It takes so long to get to them that you don't really. I didn't really care about the challenge. I'm like, because it feels extremely tedious. I don't need the wings until I get all four, so. And so that was my biggest complaint about it, is that it just feels so tedious. It feels like you're doing busy work. And it's not like you get much for it. I mean, you get the best items in the game, but you also don't have to, you don't have to go and... You don't have to go and beat the, you don't have to beat the, ultimate true final boss. But they also have, like, really cheap attacks and stuff like that that makes them really frustrating. Like, attacks that you can't dodge at all. So it's like, come on, you know? Well, not yet. I'll go and fiddle with other stuff first. I'm pretty sure you have to put those two pieces together. Or at least you use one of the pieces in something. But we'll josh that bridge when we josh to it. Oh wait, I need to go check and see what's all that sloshing around is. Because I think it's hunters. Oh god, not another one of those. I should also probably check the maps and stuff like that. I should pay attention to what's going on. That would be the key. I found out that paying attention to video games helps you know what to do. Oh, not the poison ones. Not again, buddy. Is there a stealth one around here? Wait, what was that? I saw movement. This game loves putting stealth enemies on you. Oh, fuck. That's what it was. Alright, I'm psyching myself out here. Man, their power bill must be outrageous. Go for a swim, Chris. Nothing else. To tell you, we actually turn off the heater on our little water cooler thing just because it drives the power bill up like crazy. And we don't use it often enough. Oop, herb. I'll take that. Yum yum. Get ready to spam. Don't open that door. So this is the Spencer Mansion, but they spell it with an S instead of a, you know, with a second S instead of a C. Some kind of tool. Some sort of cutting implement. Possibly. Alright, Chris, watch talking about some girl's bosom, alright? You're a married man now, Chris. Is he? I don't think so. Oh, thanks, game. I now possess 3 knives. The game's like, yeah, we're not gonna make you go back and get it. Which is good, though. I can't fault the game for not being an asshole like that. I have to remember it said the B2 floor. There we go.
Claire.
It's a weird Claire.
Chris! I missed you so much.
I know. But we have to get out of here.
Not yet. We have to find Steve.
Who's Steve?
He's a boy who escaped from that island with me.
Who the hell
But
is
then
Steve?
a monster attacked us and we got separated.
So that means Steve is still somewhere in this base?
I'm sure of it.
Claire? What's wrong?
I think I've been poisoned.
Just hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, it actually does show you. Cool. See, that's yeah, because that's back where I originally saved when I started this. So let's go. Gotta save Claire. I love Allison Court though. She's great. She will eternally be Claire to me. I do declare. There's a little stupid pun for you. Okay, so that elevator takes me... Okay, so... Because I don't want to take the elevator necessarily. Yeah, I think I have to, though, because that door is just for a save room. So, yeah, I have to take the elevator. I do like this game a lot. I can see, again, this game is to Resident Evil what Silent Hill 4. Nice. Nice dodge, me. Yeah, this game was to Resident Evil what Silent Hill 4 was to Silent Hill. No, I don't need to go there. Where it was an example of, like, it's still pretty good. It's just, you could definitely tell that aspects of the formula were wearing thin. Okay, check the map. I'm just gonna double check it for me. So I just need to go through the big door, because I go down the stairs and that's how I get there. I'm gonna save the game once I get there too. Or once I'm gonna go to the save room and save it. So how about them Dodgers, guys? Hey, here's a fun fact. I don't know anything about the Dodgers. It's probably not a very fun fact, but it's something I said, so. You know, the Japanese... Alright, Bloom. Thanks for dropping by, and thanks for the raid, man. Thanks a lot, and I'm gonna do my best to have a good stream. It's always slow going, though, because I always like to be really thorough. The real question is, what am I going to play immediately after this? Because I kind of sort of want to play them in release order. Wait, I can't go in there? Why not? Huh. So then what do I do? Please don't tell me I actually do have to fight that spider. Well, I saved it, so let's do some experimentation, shall we? I have to do something like that. You know, but I'm not sure what game specifically comes out after this. I don't think there's anything up there I can do. Because, like, up there just leads to nothing. Or does it? Hold on. Let's just go up there and see. It's worth experimenting anyway. So yeah, I'm kind of interested in doing it in general release order instead of because I actually do want to play Gaiden as well, just to play it. But I don't know. I'm also gonna, like I said, when I say I'm gonna play them all, I'm gonna play Dead Aim. I'm going to play Outbreak. But also, I gotta get people to join me on that, because I don't want to play it single player. I don't think it'd be a very fun single player, because I had it years ago, and I did play it. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Now that my brain is starting to remember. I think I have to get the crane key from fighting the spider. Yep. And I think checking that triggers the... Cause see, let me double check this. Cause see, this other one, I think that it's just terminates in a just a walkway that I can't do anything with. And then I think he goes and breaks through the ice. Or is it that he breaks through once I get the crane key? very sneezy today. See, there's nothing I can do in here. Nothing. So I gotta keep checking for what's active or open or turned on now. Ah, come on, get off that. Ah, come on. There we go. Nothing. What are you looking at, Chris? Just the bad guys? There we go. Anything else? Or did I just waste my ammo? Ah, whatever. I feel like Silent Hill does the having the head look at interesting things better than Resident Evil tends to. Alright. Let's keep exploring. Try to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do without checking a guide. Which I'm not afraid to check a guide. I just don't want to. So I'm being stubborn for no reason. Ah, this is back the way I came. Excuse me. Yeah, so how am I supposed to get there? Okay, that one door doesn't open. Alright, I'll check in the guide. Luckily, I have my original strategy guide from what year? 1973? I don't think that's right. It doesn't say that, I'm just saying stuff. 2003, so. It's in great shape. It's got some screeches on it, but still. Oh, yeah. Duh. I've got the freaking valve that I can use in the freaking room. So what room? How do I get to that room? So from here, go to the door to the left. The freaking valve that I use in the freaking room. Not there. I hope that's not Chris's blood. I did all that work for the valve, and I'm like, duh, I don't have a valve, I guess. There's the crane key. Hey, they stole that from Resident Evil 2. How dare they? Ah, come on. Son of a bitch. Actually, I might have been able to just go up the ladder and run away from him, so. But I didn't, so. Do I get bravery points or something? I don't know. Okay. How do I get to... Here if I take the elevator. It'll take me to outside. So I should take the elevator. so I can get to the box and get a blue herb. Yeah, I should edit my little description thing. Is this where the box is? No, this is where the box is. See, I love strategy guides. Even when I didn't own this game, I had the strategy guide and I basically just read it. Alright, I need a single green herb. And my caution is lower than that. Shit. Okie dokie. Well, either way, I'm gonna save it because I'm about to fight this boss. Because my ultimate goal is to get all the way up to the current Resident Evil game, especially since 9 is going to eventually come out. Maybe I'll get done around that time. Maybe I won't. Either way, I've got plenty of time. I mean, if I do it once a week for 52 weeks, there should be plenty of time. We'll see. So, because I started this when Resident Evil 3 Remake came out. Because I wanted to play it because Resident Evil 3 is my favorite of the classics. But since then, 4 has come out and they're talking about other stuff that they're going to do. Oops, I don't need to go that way.
Who could have done this? Alexia.
That is how I dispose of insignificant bugs, said the spider to the fly. How do you wish to die?
Dragon attack. I mean, the spider. Fairly accurate spider. I mean, with the exception of the monstery bits. Pick that thing up and get the hell out of here. Come on, get away from where I can climb up. Ha! See you later, alligator. Okay, so I'm not sure how this helps me. Give me just a second. See, they call it here large black widow, but I don't believe that. It doesn't look like a black widow. See, again, I have a case where I was doing stuff behind. ride the elevator to the water tank room, and then ride the lift down into the weapon room. Dagnabbit. See? I'm wasting my time. I'm doing once again, I'm doing the right thing in the wrong order. You gotta praise the game a little bit for being somewhat non-linear, but at the same time, this kind of thing happens where you're doing things in the wrong order. So, you know, I could have been saving Claire, but instead I was dealing with Giant Spider. It's not this room, is it? No, because that room is... Yeah, it is this room. I forgot this tiny elevator. Let's see. Yeah, see? I'm a dingus. Because, see, it doesn't even show a door connected. Let's see if I can save my shotgun ammo. Is that all of them? There we go. Now can I go back to Claire automatically? No. I'm still a little upset about the Magnum. A little, just a little. Here's your serum, Claire.
Claire, I'll take care of you now. Feeling better?
Thanks to you. Just like a big brother, huh? You're always looking out for your little sister.
It's Alexia!
Alexia? There really is an Alexia?
It is almost time, you genetically inferior siblings.
After her! She might know where Steve is.
Let's go.
Chris! No!
Just go. I'll be fine.
But Chris...
You've got to save Steve. Go!
How impassioned he is about her saving Steve. I mean, just hurt his leg a little. He's not that bad. Oops. Am I clicked out? Yeah. Let me tweak something a little bit. Oh, no, it's fine. Oh. I just use this. There we go. Before I save Steve, time to collect some items. How we doing? So I've got bowgun bolts like crazy. Those aren't bowgun bolts. Uh, I do need some of them. We could put those up. I don't need the handgun right now. I'll use the bowgun. Put up shotgun shells. What else can I get? Probably grab some grenades. Granadas. Open that up, see what we got in there. Magnum rounds I can't use. Alright, cool. 3.357. 357 Magnum. Okay, that should be fine. Can I move this? Oh, come on. We already know. Holy crap. Dang it, I didn't want to waste those. I forgot I had them equipped. Yeah. They're classic. See, little things like that that make this game charming. Get the hell out of here. Yes, this game knows what I want. It knows what I need. It knows exactly what to put on my feed. I know this... I know I'm getting close to where Steve is. I think this is where he's at. So I need to go ahead and take care of him. This is also close to where I input the code. I guess he's just a zombie. Okay, as long as there's nothing interesting on him. It's one of these damn rooms that Steve's in. Yo, can I take that halberd? I'll take that halberd, dog. Security file. The Ashford family's most important secret is kept at this lab. As a safety precaution, I have installed a self-destruct device in the control room and have placed the activation code inside the computer. Once inputted, I mean, I guess that's correct, I don't know. All door locks will be released to provide easy access to escape routes. By using the elevator that directly connects to the hangar, one should be able to escape from the lab easily. Please remember that I have used the name of my beautiful ancestor for the activation code. Glory to the Ashfords, Alexander Ashford. No. I mean, the game really hammers home that the code is Veronica. They're like, you know, they really, really want you to know that. Like, as soon as I do something, something's gonna happen. Oh yeah, there's the crusher there too. You gotta be careful about that. Well, you guys saw that, right? Oh, thank God. I was about to die. Oh, yep, exactly. Reading. Like, I've pulled up the menu just in time not to die. Holy crap. Oh, come on. Okay. Whew. This game's giving me anxiety. I guess I might as well just go ahead and do this thing. Not that thing. Yeah, reading is hard sometimes. This is inputted. I really think it should be once you input. Or once you have input. Like, I mean, anyone who knows English, it's inputted sounds so weird to me. Nope, let's get out of here. I know the game made a big deal over the fact that it's locked, but still. There's supposed to be a way to cheese this section, but...
Steve?
Oh, Claire.
No, I can't do it. Who did this to you?
That crazy woman told me she was gonna perform the same experiment on me that she did on her own father. She's completely insane.
What's wrong?
Claire! Can't breathe. Claire! Help me! Claire!
Come on, Claire, let's get the hell out of here.
No, wait!
Whoop! Dang it! Shit. Shit. I could have done that better. There's a way to cheese this, but I don't know what way that is. I mean, I've got healing items with me. I should use them. At least it lets me try from Claire's, from the beginning of Claire's section instead of having to redo Chris's. Ugh. Alright. Okay. Grenades. Those. That's Magnum. Well, I'll get the Magnum bullets out anyway, even if it's useless to me. Let's see. That. Now just make sure to, And there's a way to cheese it, I know, because I've seen it before. I just don't know the way. It's like something like running behind him or something. I don't know. She's got all these tentacle powers, but she never really, like, uses it as much as she could, you know? She might still be trying to, like, get used to it. She's gotta, like, power up, you know? I don't need to go in there yet. Okay, he's bleeding. There's nothing in there. Come on, get in there. There we go. That stuff. Maybe if I'll go up the stairs and see what's there. Especially if there's a place I can save. Be very useful. Run through. Here we go. That makes me paranoid as hell, you know. Before I try to fiddle with Steve, let's see what's up here. I think up here is where the computer is that you put in the code for. Oh yeah, this is the final boss spot. Because that's where the super energy gun is. Yep, and that's where I put the dragonfly. Oh yeah, so I gotta get the 4 wings. I put the 2 gems in the yeah. Well, let's try not to get killed by Steve again. Or was I supposed to put those gems in before I switched to Claire? Hold on. Because they should go by the stairs. Hold on. It shouldn't be. I should get to. I think I do get to play. Yeah, yeah, because you do get to play Chris one more time. But do you? Yeah. Oh, duh. You got to get the jewel from Alexa. So yeah, I don't. All right, I wasn't missing nothing. Can I just? If I just go ahead and shoot him now, will that make everything all right? Equip the good stuff, guys. Come on. There we go. Run. There we go. He's this. I'll say it in a minute. Ah, he's fighting back. Look at it.
Claire!
Oh, Steve.
He had the willpower to fight back.
You're warm.
Steve, you've got to hang in there, okay? My brother's come to save us. We're getting out of here.
Your brother kept his promise. I'm sorry, I cannot.
What? What are you saying?
I'm glad that I met you. I love you. Claire.
Steve? Steve? Steve?
F's in the chat for Steve. Poor Steve. Not only did he die, but he never got another game.
At last, I found you, Alexia. Come
Like
with
an
me.
anime.
You're responsible for the creation of the T. Veronica virus. And now the only existing sample is in your body. I want it. Now!
You want it? You are not worthy of its power!
And here it goes. She's transforming now too. And naked as well, but you know, it's not really titillating when they're a monster. Unless you're into that, in which case, I mean, you do you, bro. Homie, whatever.
You're coming with me. Chris Wesker. Chris, since you're one of my best men, I'll let you handle this.
Now this fight, I know is tough. I don't have any healing items either. Yay. Come on, get away. I like the way he just casually brushes the fire off. He's like, I mean, yeah, I'm on fire, but it's not a big deal. Okay. I don't want to use up all my shotgun shells. Uh, oh. Oh, okay. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Can I open this door now? Of course, she's still alive. And I think from here I have to go up on the elevator. Because there's no... No, there's a box to the left. Very nice. Okay. I can heal up, grab some weapons, and cry. Boo-hoo. Tough battle. I think she can actually one-shot you in that too. If you like let her get close to you. No, I don't need that yet. I do need the Alfred's gem though. Let's see what we got here. Alright, let's see. I'm pretty sure... Okay, there we go. Now it's definitely time to save. For sure, for sure. I hope everyone's having a good day so far. I'm definitely trying to have a good one myself. A lot of people are streaming today. A lot of people do stream on Tuesdays. Yeah, I just had to check. Oh, wait, she's playing Say No More? Oh, that's an awesome game. Anyway. I need to buy that game. I played the demo and it's really funny. It's like cheap, it's funny, it's got all the best things. Cheap and funny. I love games with a certain type of sense of humor. And that's one of them. Secret door. Also, let me check one thing. Yeah, so I can't go in there. Okay. Because that's where Claire is having her moment, her drama moment. Yeah, not right now, Psalms. And then there's 400 hunters in this room. That's what it can be like when you're playing a randomizer. Is that you in a room and then suddenly there's 400 freaking hunters in a room. It's great. Code Veronica report. In case you didn't know, the game is called Code Veronica and the code is Veronica. Anyway, after many long years of research, I finally identified the inheritance element that administers the intelligence of man. I even succeeded in manipulating the absolute value of intelligence artificially by recomposing the base alignment of the element. I then sampled the gene of our great ancestor, manipulated its element, then implanted it into the unfertilized egg of the surrogate mother. What I didn't expect was that twins, a boy and a girl, were born. The boy had higher intelligence than normal, but not high enough for him to be considered a genius. However, the girl had unmatched intelligence that easily allowed her to be classified as a genius. She was exactly what I had been looking for, the revival of our great ancestor. I already determined their names. The girl's name, Alexia, and the boy's name, Alfred. I'm certain that Alexia will elevate the name of the Ashford family to extreme glory. So yeah, he was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But definitely, you know, it's very basic, but they do a good job at showing, you know, uh, at building up the logic of why, you know, Alfred is bonkers. You know, due to the inferiority complex and probable abuse and things like that. I can't open this with my hands. Oh yeah, here we go. There's also ammo. Thank you. Thanks, Chris. I'm very close to the end of the game. I'm gonna go back to this box and do some stuff. Can I put my shotgun here? I don't really want to, but can I? Grenade launcher rounds. Sounds good. It's funny, I did a whole new fire to get the grenade launcher, and I haven't been really using it that much. Oh. As Claire, I could have probably left him the grenade launcher, couldn't I have? Oh well. See, I gotta start thinking like this. I gotta think like Resident Evil 0, where you leave each other, where you share items. I haven't been thinking like that. It's fine, it's fine. I'm playing it like a scrub instead of someone who's played it before. I need to, I just not, I keep not thinking about that, is what I keep doing. So.
Claire? Is that you, Claire?
Chris?
No! The door won't open. Hey, is Steve with you?
Steve,
Listen, Claire. We have to get out of here immediately. Can you unlock it from the inside?
No, I can't. Chris, there should be a self-destruct system somewhere. If you activate it, all the electronic locks might be deactivated.
Taking the security file. Yeah, see, this is how you know that it's getting towards the end, is when you start getting the epic music. I don't think I can go here. Not yet. Okay. What other door could I use that key on? I did all that work to get the grenade launcher and I haven't been using it. Can you believe that? Oh, that's me in a nutshell, isn't it? I love life. So let's see. Must be something I can use the key card on. It's like a different door or something. Oh, there's more stuff here. Keep forgetting there's parts I haven't explored until I go back to them. What about this box? Nothing? Okay. I guess I might as well save it, huh? Once you allow me to get at it. There we go. It's got portraits of Veronica all over, don't they? Boy, they just love Veronica. Why don't you marry Veronica? And hug each other with your arms, which are free from your back. I don't know if there's any items. I'll just shotgun them. Nothing? Okay. Well, can't get in there. There's something I can do with this. Oh wait. When he says it seems to work by electric power, I have to turn off the power. Wait, why did I go in here? I don't need to go in here. I have to go all the way back and turn off the power. So where was the power switch in here? Hold on. Yeah, so if I turn off power, I can't use the elevator. Hold on. Where was that high voltage room? Wait, wasn't? Oh, duh. Duh. See? High voltage, it even says it on the door. Come on. I don't know why I'm out of my mind. Yes, I would like to switch it. I don't know why, I just do it so badly in this game, it's crazy. So now I can get both gems. Okay, so they don't combine. This game loves gems, in case you hadn't noticed. It's got a lot of gems in it. It's got a lot of, it does have a lot of interesting puzzles. I think the biggest problem is that the navigation and then like knowing when and where to store stuff. Because like that's my biggest problem that I keep running into is I'm like, hey, I gotta go here and do this. Well, let me load up. But then you switch characters. So it's like, well, you know. Oh. Why did I not even check that? Camera angle's a little deceptive, I guess. A little. It's mostly me. I can't wrap my head around the game right, is my problem. Oh, see, there we go. It's the bug thing again. And then I need the music disc, which, let me guess, I go through there. Yep. And I say, give me that stuff. Anything over here? Nothing useful. Nice. Nothing. No. Come on. I'm in the home stretch. Oh yeah, I wonder if anything's gonna bust through that window and attack me. Surely it won't, right? I don't want to do that. Well, let me just go ahead and combine these. I need to go buy a box and drop off. Nothing? Okay. See, it's because I expected it. That's why it didn't happen. If I hadn't expected it, it would have happened. Yeah, since I don't have a grenade launcher, and I've got 1,000,000 grenade rounds. There's no box here? Ugh, whatever. Well, here, I'll save it again anyway. Map. This is typewriter. Does this lead me to where I can get to the box at least? I don't think so. Oh yeah, it does. Never mind. Because this is the side of that little L-shaped corridor. So get to the box, get a bunch of healing items, because I'm going to need them. I think I have enough where I don't have to use, I won't have to use the knife or nothing. Let's see, 14, 7, 20, plus 13. I guess that's enough. If it's not, we're going to find out the hard way, aren't we? Wait, is there even anything here I can do? Cause see, you go up that staircase. Oh yeah, because that's where the dragonfly thing is. Yeah. Okay. Because it's where the final battle is. Here it is. Ah! see you. Yeah, I don't need another herb. I wonder what the code is. I'm surprised that worked.
This facility will detonate in 5 minutes. All doors are now unlocked.
Well, at least it has some degree of safety. And I'll take this. Just because a little extra healing never hurt nobody.
You made it!
Of course. Come on, let's get out of here.
What are we gonna do?
Shoot at it until it stops moving.
Okay, turn the key clockwise simultaneously on 3.
Got it.
One, 2, 3.
Initiating energy injection. Warning. The safety bomb will not be released until charging is complete.
I'll keep her busy. Just go for the emergency elevator.
Chris, but
I can take care of this. Just go.
you have to make it. Don't die on me.
Oh. Well, that was... well, there you go. But yeah, I think what happens there is if you don't react fast enough, it kills Claire. I think. See, it's stuff like that that kind of like makes this game kind of frustrating. It is? Oh, okay. Ah, fuck these things. Oh my god, maybe I should have brought the knife. Oh, he's dead? Oh. Well, shit. Let's try this again, shall we?
facility will detonate in 5 minutes. All doors are now unlocked.
Wait, what? Oh, God. I don't know. She could poison me. Oh my God, what the hell? I don't remember this being like this. Wait, really? Aha, so I pretty much am soft locked. Alright. Alright. Let me see something here. Just a second here. Hmm. Okie dokie, so we're gonna have to try something different. Because I don't have the ammo, dude. It takes, apparently she has about 700 HP. Oh man, I might be screwed. Maybe I should have been saving states. I don't know. Should be making extra save files is what I should be doing. Oh, Lord. That's not a box. No magnum. Assault rifle has no ammo. No grenade launcher. Maybe with this? I don't know. It's not a lot of healing items, but whatever. They don't have much to say, because I've basically been screwing myself this entire game. Because I don't remember as much as I need to. And so I'm making mistakes, like not putting stuff in the box when I should be. Because I'm playing it more like... I'm playing it, you know what I'm doing? I'm playing it more like Resident Evil 3. Or 1, 2, or 3, where you don't switch characters all the time. I mean, again, and like another thing about Zero, about how it does the shared inventory thing, it's like, you can also switch between characters, instead of having it essentially forced on you. Okay, I don't think there was anything there for me. I mean, because it's like Digimon World. One of the things I say about that game is that it's a great game to play if you use a strategy guide. If you don't, it's infuriating. And I guess that's kind of what I'd say about this. If you don't already know, or if you don't have a strategy guide of any kind, it's not good to play, because then you're going to make mistakes that screw you bad. You know, luckily with Digimon World, I think there's only one place you can get soft locked, but the point still kind of stands, you know, where it's like, you know, You know, where it's like, nah, you shouldn't have done that. Because there's one point where once you get a certain level of prosperity, uh, well, 2 points actually, where you get a certain level of prosperity, and as soon as you leave uh, Jirimon's house, you have to fight somebody. Well, if your Digimon isn't strong enough, you're going to be soft locked. Okay, those are dead. Let me check my health. Still good. Okay, there we go. Thank God. Oh, I was about to get really frustrated if that didn't work. Luckily, this form is easy. Okay. I still got health. Check the health. Yep. There we go. GG, everybody.
Chris!
Move.
Claire! No!
See, where was that all game? You know, instead he's getting grabbed by zombies when he could just tackle them.
Chris!
Well done, Chris. It turns out that Alexia's work wasn't much of anything. So now, the only thing left is revenge.
Let her go, Wesker. You don't want her.
Fine.
Claire!
Today's a good day. I came for Alexia, but killing you is even better.
Sorry to disappoint you, but Alexia is gone.
That's no longer a concern to me. I have Steve to work with.
What?
Steve.
In his body, there's still a living T. Alexia virus. Steve should be a good specimen. Maybe he'll come back alive, just as I did, and be able to see your sister again.
You freak.
Don't you touch him!
I'm sorry, dear heart. But my men have already taken him.
You get out of here, Claire.
But what about...
As a surviving member of STARS, I have to finish this.
Remember your promise.
I'll end this once and for all. Say hello to my comrades who you've killed.
I don't know where you get your confidence, Chris.
Heck yeah, Dainty. Good thing I had those machine guns. They actually worked out really well. Didn't even have to use the shotguns, though.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated.
You know what I should do? I should install
All
like
personnel
a system in my house that the big red button, and if people hit it, it starts playing that audio clip about the self-destruct sequence. So that people go, what? And I'm like, yeah, bro, you just activated it. Yeah, we're all gonna die if we don't leave here in 5 minutes. I mean, why'd you hit the big red button? Nobody told you to. It's actually
Sure, I'm not human anymore. But just look at the power I've gained.
look at the boots. He's got awesome boots.
Magnificent, don't you think?
And he does his, $6 million man jump. Come on, Chris, no time to chill out. I'm gonna get the hell out of there.
Nice try.
Wesker.
Today's your lucky day. Next time we meet, don't count on another.
Next time.
Until we meet again.
He's just so evil, it's great. Ah! I didn't do that. Click out. You decided to do the change focus thing.
Where are you? Chris!
Hey, you know that I always keep my promises.
Alright, enough of the snark. Let's get out of here.
Chris, promise me. Please promise that you won't leave me alone again.
I'm sorry, Claire, but it's not over yet. There's still something we've got to do.
You mean...
Yeah, it's payback time. We've got to destroy Umbrella. Now, let's finish this once and for all.
So what it should then cut to is him flying to the Umbrella building headquarters, and then just shooting missiles at it. I mean, he's flying a jet. And that's Code Veronica. Here, thank you so much for the GGs. I could have made it a lot less painful had I tried to remember anything about it. So this was kind of a raggedy playthrough, admittedly, but it's also been a long time, and it's also not one of my favorites. To be honest, of the pre... Hold on. I'm going to turn the audio down a bit. Of the Resident Evil games that came out before 4, it's definitely of my least favorite of the main style. I mean, it's still good, it's still fun, but, you know, I don't play it very much. It's not like 1, 2, and 3 where I didn't get lost very much because, you know, I knew what was going on in those games and they were a lot shorter. I definitely recommend it, but definitely have a guide handy. And make multiple save files. Don't do like me where I'm just like, I'm gonna write over every save file and make it to where I soft lock. I didn't soft lock at all. That plane fight, I didn't want to try to do that plane fight by just dodging. I think some people will say it's the hardest of the classic ones, and I'm inclined to agree with them. You get lots of ammo and health, but it has things like the hunters are frustrating because they have like a quick little claw swipe that they can do without losing speed and running. So they can chase you down. Yep. And the plane fight, it's hard to dodge. Like with enough practice, I'm sure people can do it just fine. But man, that's a hard fight to dodge, to do without good weapons, right? You know. And give you so many like random weapons. So you get plenty of ammo, you get plenty of stuff, but unless you make multiple save files or already know where they switch so that you can know what weapons to keep in the box and what not to. Because again, I could have probably... I mean, I was loaded up with grenade launcher rounds, but I barely had any use for them. Because Claire had the grenade launcher most of the time. I didn't even use... like, after the Nosferatu fight, I don't think I used it once. You know. Again, it's one of those games where if you know what you're doing, it's a lot more fun. Versus, you know, again, to compare it to, what is it? Digimon World, it's way more fun if you know, if you have at least a general idea of what you're doing and things that you should do. Parasite Eve is kind of like that. You know, because you have to understand how the equipment system works in that game to be able to utilize it properly. Because if you just go by leveling up, you're going to have a hard time. Yeah, I ended up leaving the fire extinguisher too. I should have remembered that it was... well, see, I'm judging myself on that, but... I needed to think about it, where it's like, well, if it doesn't take it from you, or ask if you want to discard it, then it's still useful for something. You know. And anyway, it would have made more sense for me to have multiple save files anyway. Like, hey, I'm about to fight this fight. Let me make a... Or I did this, or I did that. Let me make a separate save file in case I need to go back. So let me do some quick research. Let's see, what's the release order? Not the chronological. The next one is Resident Evil Survivor 2. which is Code Veronica. There's a European and Japanese release, but not American release. And then Gaiden, and then the remake of Resident Evil, and then Zero. And then Dead Aim. Then Outbreak, Outbreak File 2, and then Quattro. I should play it. I should play the arcade version. The Resident Evil Survivor 2. I played Resident Evil Survivor, so why not play the sequel, right? So yeah, now the only reason why I played this as the GameCube version instead of the original Dreamcast version is because it's enhanced in a couple of ways. It's got, I believe it has extra scenes and stuff like that. So, for me, there's a good reason to play it. Ranking D. Aw, yeah. D for damn. Let's check out the battle demo.
Resident Evil.
So yeah, that'd be a great thing to do next. Would be to do the oops, I have to do this. Hold on. Let's see if that works. Sometimes this, I think last time I tried to do this, it got a little buggy, but. Yeah, Chris has got the heavy stuff. So yeah, here's also something that you can... Ooh, first person. Let's play some first person. Yeah, the Survivor series is actually not horrible. Of course, that's just... Like, Claire's got the infinite crossbow? Yeah, let's do that. Really? Because see, when I played it with the controller, but that would be really fun to play it that way. Come on, fellas. It's dinner time. It's infinite. I can just shoot it like crazy. Yeah, here we go. Anything? What's that? An herb? I don't think I can take it. No, I can. Okay. That would be awesome. Yeah, because that is the frustrating thing of playing Survivor, is playing it with a controller. Because it was made for a light gun, but here in America, due to Columbine, they opted to not have it have the light gun. Because, you know, it's a gun, it's a game, you know, we don't want to blah, blah, blah. You know, that old chestnut. So of course it's frustrating because it's like, oh, come on, guys. You know, but then again, that's kind of a thing we had to deal with America for quite a while. Was, hey, video games, they say, well, there's all that talk about the need to censoring video games, saying that it inspired children into violence. Which, of course, I'll be one of the biggest critics of that, where it's like, no. Like, they tried to blame, like, one of the games they tried to blame Columbine on was Doom. It's like, millions of people have played that game. It's not making anybody violent. It's like, they're not a bad person. The game didn't make them a bad person. They were just a bad person who happened to play the game. I mean, in fact, I'd be more surprised if they didn't like it, because it's Doom. Doom is great. Like, if someone said, hey... Which emote is that? Let me see. Spaghetti. Hell yeah. I love spaghetti. Yeah, if someone ever told me, you know, I don't really like Doom. And they're like, I like FPSs, I just don't like Doom. I'd be like, this is a crazy person. I mean, to each their own, but at the same time, it's like, come on. Doom is kind of like, it's like, it's a game that really codifies games, you know? To me, it's as ubiquitous with gaming as Pac-Man is. I mean, they might be overselling a bit, but still. Doom is really fun. Like, you know, you can always start with the first one and and it's, yeah, it's like pretty straightforward. You know, you go in there, you shoot some demons, you grab some key cards, you go to the next level. And, you know, repeat ad nauseum. It's great. Guess I can't go here, can I? Okay. And then, of course, there's so many custom levels. There's more custom levels than anybody would know what to do with. They call them wads. Yes, there's more custom levels than anybody knows what to do with. Ah, poisoned. Will this heal it? Yes, it will. Okay. There's so many mods, all that kind of stuff. There's so much. Where's a blue herb? I'll take it. That's what I'll tell anybody. Is like, it's worth trying at least once. Even on Conversations with Curtis, they played a little bit of Doom, because you know it's Doom. It's a classic game. You know, it's like Doom, Super Mario Brothers, stuff like that. You know, it's important stuff. Again, it might not necessarily be fun compared to the things that we have nowadays, but again, you know, it would have the same limitations as a game like Pac-Man, where it's like, you know, where it's like, oh, hey, this game is just eating dots, and you do it for 255 levels, or however long it is before you reach the death screen. What I'm saying. Oh yeah, you know, they tried to blame, you know, they tried to blame violence on what monster? Where? There's another monster here? I don't see it. Oh. That's it. Okay. And so, you know, there was a lot of talk, and there was people like Joseph Lieberman, Kipper Gore, things like that, that were really big into trying to censor video games. Of course, we got things like the ESRB, whatever it's called. Yeah, it's the ESRB, the Entertainment Something Ratings Board, whatever. You know, which I don't necessarily mind the idea of having games rated, just because it's good for a parent to be informed about what kind of media their child's consuming, especially in the early 90s when you couldn't go on the internet and watch screenshots as easily. Watch screenshots. I mean, yeah, there was internet, but not everybody had it. Yeah, there was gaming magazines, you know, but it's like, well, which one do you pick? Will it actually have information about this game in it or not? You know, et cetera, et cetera. It took a lot more legwork to find out what really was in a game. So at least having a game saying, hey, this one's got nudity and death in it. So you might not want your 11-year-old playing this. You know, which is, again, it's not unreasonable. Of course, now it's kind of pointless, because everybody basically has, because of everybody having cell phones. Oh yeah, this room. So you can get free items from this. like D.I.J.'s diary. As I mentioned in that one scene, in one of my last playthroughs, the little rat that burst out of the locker is called D.I.J., which stands for dumb in-joke, supposedly. And he's a rat. And if you look at a lot of scenes, there's a rat in it. That's D.I.J. All throughout the game. So basically, this is a diary done from the perspective of that rat. And this is kind of why I wanted to do this, was also so that you could get this. During a heavy squall, a girl in a red outfit was brought to this island of Rockford, my home. What could she possibly have done? I've been living here quite some time now, but many who are brought to this island seldom leave alive. Through the sounds of guns and fire, soldiers appeared. There was something going on. I went to the prison, but the girl in red was nowhere in sight. I hurried to the military training facility. The man of Rockford was attacking her relentlessly. How stupid of me. I got too close and almost got myself smashed by the shutters, but thanks to my natural agility, I was able to get out of the situation and get outside. Anyone other than me would not have been so lucky. Again, I was able to find the girl in red. There she was, in front of the residence. Then from behind her appeared a man with blonde hair. As he called to her, he approached her in a friendly manner and started saying something to her. And it happened abruptly. The man with the blonde hair started to hurt the girl in red. I have to save her, I thought to myself, but the man with the blonde hair went away. Who was that blonde-haired man? What did he want from the girl in red? The self-destruct announcement and the emergency siren warned the end of Rockford Island. I hurried to the hangar of the transport. The transport we were on took off as everything exploded into flames. With my neck risking effort, the girl in red slammed the monster out into the open sky. Sure enough, she was a Valkyrie, a goddess of destruction. I couldn't believe it. The transport landed in a base on the icy Antarctica, and on top of it all, the transport that landed before us spilled tons of the T-virus, and everything alive had already turned into zombies. If I stayed, there was no way I could stay alive. I had to find a way to get out of there quickly. I parted with the girl in red. I started searching the base to see if there was anything I could use. As I was resting in the dark, someone was coming. Whatever it was right there. The door suddenly closed and there was no escape. I kept slamming the doors. Then the door opened. I exploded out of there, but I was no chicken. I stopped to turn around and there she was, the girl in red, standing there looking at me. Where was this place? I was stuck in a room with an elevator and an old cannon? Where was I supposed to go? I was stranded. I felt endless despair. Then that blonde-haired man with the sunglasses appeared. He had that girl in an arm lock. Then a man in a black vest came running after them. The man with the blonde hair disappeared into the prison cell with the girl. The man in the black vest followed them. I also hurried to chase after them. It was a grueling fight, head to head. Was the man who knew the girl also a monster? The fight looked like it could last forever. Then suddenly there was an explosion which interfered with the fight. That was the last chance I had to get out of there. I snuck through the hatch of the sub just as it was about to close. Finally, I was released from a world of death and was able to come back to a world where desire and power ruled. It's cute. I love it. And it's a diary from a rat. So this is. My mom didn't want me to buy Spec Ops after Color Fight and Air Force. Yeah, exactly. And again, that goes to that thing where the media is like, you've got to protect your children, or they'll turn into serial killers and they'll set the puppy on fire. You know, and it's like that's not how this works. Like, what the hell was that? There's some slamming somewhere. I think they're fixing stuff. Either way, you know, it's like, yeah, that's not how any of this works, guys. Like, yes, there are individuals who have issues with hallucinations and delusions, right? To the point that some of them can even have trouble telling reality from fiction. But that's a severe disorder. That's not something that just happens because of playing a video game where you shoot demons. Like, that's not how psychology works. And it's the 90s. We have a better understanding of psychology than that. Nah, okay, you didn't poison me. Yeah, exactly. The devilish music. It's like, the funny thing is how things kind of cycle in life, you know. Whereas now there's also it's calmed down a lot, but there's still like interest in trying to uh, censor video games to some degree. You know, it's like someone's like, "Oh, these video games are so devilish," and then you show them a game like Stretch Panic. It's like the game's not satanic or violent. I mean, it's cartoonish violence, but it's like, you know, it's like again, you know, it's like, yeah, it's not unreasonable to say, hey, I don't want my 11-year-old child playing a game where you murder hookers. That's reasonable, you know. Nobody's gonna say, how dare you. They're gonna say, yeah, I can understand that. Especially because it's also got cussing and other stuff like that, and it's like, yeah, let's dial it back, right? But also at the same time, you know, there's plenty of fun games to play that don't have violence. You don't have to, you know, it doesn't have to be money that much. I don't know. But the thing I was saying, like, about how it kind of comes in circles is, you know, now we make the meme, there's that meme that I love, where you have, the woman, I guess she's a commentator or something, I don't know. Either way, she's reacting to something in a video game. I don't know what the original is, and frankly, I don't care because the meme is funnier. Where she says, "This is why I fucking hate video games, because this is what it does. It appeals to the male fantasy." And the meme is to have it cut to things that can't really be classified in the way that, you know, it's intended to be. You know, because it's meant to imply that games with scantily clad women, you know, games maybe where you get to harm or abuse women in some kind of way, and other things like, and other things like the stereotype about a man, like, oh, manly man, and I like manly things and all that kind of stuff, right? Sure. But it's so funny to have it cut to something else. Like, I've got two where it cuts to Sylvando from Dragon Warrior 11. It's great. You know, and there's so many good memes like that because it's like, you know, someone saying, I hate video games because it does this. It appeals to the male fantasy, but it's like, there's plenty of video games. You don't have to like every video game. You know, you don't have to be like, well, if I like one, I like them all. See, that's a false dilemma, right? Let me save state, because I don't know if it saves it to my file or what. Save state. Yep. So, you know, you don't have to like everything. You can say some games are stupid, and you can say some games are not. But, you know, you don't judge all of them in that kind of regard. If you don't like to play video games, that's your prerogative. But, you know, video games are as much art as anything else. And I'll be one of those video games as art type people. You know, someone who makes a video game might have something to express. They might want to make a certain type of something, right? And they make something with it. So it's not going to work for everybody. You know. And that's perfectly fair, you know. It's what is it? Quentin Tarantino had the best thing when he was on a TV show and someone was criticizing him for the violence in his movies, and he's like, "It's not for you." You know, that, to me, that's like one of the best ways to describe it. It's if you don't like it, then it wasn't for you, and then, you know, don't spend money on it, don't waste time with it, go find something else to play. How dare you? Just like how Queen is terrible. Okay, now she's pointing a gun at me. But no, you know. So, you know, it's just that kind of thing. If you're not interested in playing video games, that's perfectly valid. Just like when it comes to any kind of channel and stuff like that, you don't have to be angry or mean about it in any kind of way, nor do you need to try to suppress it. You just say, well, that's not for me. You vote with your wallet, is the way I like to describe it. If you don't like what's being put out, don't buy it. Don't pay for it. don't watch it because it kind of goes to like way back in 2016 when James Rolfe said he didn't want to watch the new at the time Ghostbusters movie because he's like, there's no way it's going to be good because they gave up the opportunity to make one years ago, and that's not unreasonable. I've never seen it because I'm not even that big of a Ghostbusters fan in the first place. It's a fun movie, but I'm not rolling over backwards to watch any of them, except as just an experience, right? Uh, so it's not unreasonable. I don't have to sit there and write a angry tweet to Disney because let's say uh, I don't know they made a hentai dating sim Star Wars game. I don't have to write something about it. I just say I'm not going to buy that crap, and then don't buy it. It's that simple. Because they're going to make it if it makes money. They're going to keep making stuff like that if it makes money. If it doesn't make money, they're not going to keep making it. And it is what it is. It's kind of like democracy, right? If enough people want it, that they keep making it, hey, then that's on them, right? And if not enough people want it, that they stop making it, then that's also fair too. And if I'm in the minority on that, whatever. It's just I wish I could be the minority on them making more Legacy of Kain games. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hypnotize everybody where we get them to make more Legacy of Kain games. We just need at least one to finish the story, right? We need to get closure on it. Come on, guys. But I think it's been bought by somebody now. Sony, Microsoft, somebody's been buying up a bunch of properties. I think Microsoft's been buying up a bunch of properties, so maybe they own it now. I don't know, because it was owned by Eidos, and then Eidos was ultimately owned by Square, and then Square sold it to some holding company, and I think it might have been sold again. I don't know. Maybe we'll see another one. At least we need to see another one before Simon Templeman dies, because he's great as Kane. What Tony J did, unfortunately, he can't voice the Elder God, but the person who isn't dead is Jim Cummings, who I think would be the best replacement for that. Anyway, that's enough yammering for me. It's a little bit shorter than what I've been doing, but it's 3 hours, so that's not unreasonable. Let me see who's streaming so I can see who to raid. Oh, yeah. Let me pull this screen over here. Oh, wait, I haven't been looking at Restream. Has anyone been messaging on YouTube? I guess not. Okie dokie, that's cool. Thank you so much, Dainty. I would hate... I should have done a lot more reading, though. I say that. It's because it was crazy. Let's see. Who all? I'm sorry.
Oh my God, there was a Nintendo Direct today.
Yeah, there was.
Did you watch it?
I did not.
I have to watch it right now.
Actually, you know what? Let's watch it right now. Let's watch the Nintendo Direct right now. Because I didn't watch it. That way, for anybody who didn't see it, they can get to see it. Let's see, where is it? Is this the full direct? No. Here we go. How long is it? 42 minutes. Maybe not. We'll just watch it on our own. I'd rather just... I'm just gonna raid. We're gonna raid somebody. Yeah. I think because I saw some stuff about Mario and Luigi and about Metroid and stuff like that, so there might be some interesting stuff there. But let's see, who all is streaming? We've got Kristen, she's playing Say No More, which is a cool game. We've got Henry's cat, who's playing Gabriel Knights, Sins of the Father. Mask is playing Another Crab's Treasure. Let me think. Oh, Sarzak just started playing Soul Reaver. Or he's about to start playing Soul Reaver. and I was just talking about Legacy of Kain. I'm going to consider that a little bit of Destiny. So that's who I'm going to raid. Which I will give a couple of shout outs to some of these fellows I follow. I should be giving. I keep forgetting about some about doing the shout outs. Uh, I gave Bloomaloo a shout out. Should also give So Mask. I'll make sure that's. Is it working? Yeah, see, that is working. Oh, it's because Bloomaloo came to because he rated my stream. That's why it showed the wrong game. Okay, I see now. So, check out Mask of Games if you're interested. He's playing another Crab's Treasure, which is like a Soulsborne type game. But it's cute and funny, and I'm tempted to buy it. I'm going to shout out to Henry's cat. He's pretty cool. He plays Resident Evil a lot too. I think he's done some no damage runs and stuff like that. But today he's playing Gabriel Knight. So, if you're interested in that sort of thing, check him out. I'll give a shout out to Kristen, but she's awesome. She likes Star Wars a lot too. So of course, me and her, are on the Star Wars bin. She actually watched a bunch of internet videos the other day, like old PSAs stuff like that. And one of them had Allison Court in it as a young child, and I was like, "That's Allison Court!" Like as soon as I saw the credits, I was like, "Wait a second, pause it, rewind it. What's that name?" And it was totally Allison Court, so that also connects. So yeah, if you're interested in any of them, check them out. Be sure to give them a follow. Check out their channel if you're interested in it. And if you give me just a second, also, I'm gonna give old Dainty a shout because of course you're awesome. And Prunu was also here, giving all the shout outs. So Prunu a shout out. Because thank everybody who is, who of course is still here for stopping by. And Darling, been playing a lot of Elden Ring. Of course, a variety of games too, so that's always good. So go check him out as well. Yep, Elden Ring was the last thing. So give everybody your love. Stop by, give them a follow if you're interested in what they have. Of course, the follows are free. And there are a variety of people. So if you follow all of them, then you'll have something you can watch. You can watch people streaming all day. See, there you go. It's the perfect plan. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody else. The leave ending as well. I should give him a shout out as well. I'm doing that wrong. Mask of Fatal Frame. Yep. And anyway, I'm gonna raid Sarzek because he's about to start playing Soul Reaver, and like I said, it's a little bit of Destiny. It's perfect. It's perfect for the end of the stream. If I can spell raid correctly, I just spelled it wrong 2 times. I'm a genius. That's pretty much the energy that I got while playing through this whole game was this I don't know how to do basic stuff game. So anyway, and of course if you're interested in that, drop by, give him some love as well. Let's see. And thank you guys for stopping by. The next game I'm going to play, I'm going to play the arcade game. So if you're interested in the Survivor sequel, that's Code Veronica also. So if you're interested, drop by to see that. And barring anything, I should be able to do it next Tuesday as well. I might try to do it earlier. It depends on how the morning usually goes, but it'll probably be about the same time. And I may try to do it again either on Saturday or Sunday. Something else, whether it's speed running, maybe a Resident Evil 3 randomizer, or who knows, right? And oh, one more thing. I'm gonna drop my Discord for everybody, because feel free to drop by there. Post stuff, talk about stuff, give, especially if you have ideas for videos or memes that I can make and things like that. I would absolutely love to hear them because I can store them into my vault. Or if you have ideas about games, and again, if you have a channel yourself, I have a self-promotion channel, you can promote your stuff, etc., etc. Anyway, I'm going to do the raid now. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.